So in this week's episode of the Night Vision Show, we have Thomas back out on the Boar with the Zeiss DTI 640 and the Thermion Duo DXP50. Then we have Joe using the M15 trail cam from HikMicro. But first, over to Danny with a how-to guide showing how to bore sight and set up a thermal scope before zeroing.
Hi, Danny here from Scott Country International. So this week's short, what we're going to show is how to mount a thermal scope onto a rifle. In simplest terms, get it on there and get it ready for zeroing, and save yourself some ammunition, more importantly. So what I've got on here is the new Thermtech Aries 660, and I've got it onto my Tikka Light 308. First things first, when I put the scope on, I make sure obviously all the fittings are secured and tight. I know they say hand tight, but actually I do give it a little tweak with a socket to make sure they are fixed on, and essentially making sure the eye relief and everything's set, which is good. When I get out, I've got a target at 100 meters, and I'm going to go out and I'm going to bore sight. So essentially, I literally line up the bore, which, looking through the barrel, straight through, I can see the target I'm going to be shooting at, okay? And then I look into the scope without touching the rifle, and I can see on this scope particularly that the rifle is pointing to the top of the target, but yet the bore is pointing to the center, which tells me straight away that the scope is slightly high. So I'll do some adjustments on that, and then we'll bring it back in. Okay, so I've got a bore sighted in now, so I'm happy that's there. Red dot's bang on, and the bore is pretty much there. You know, it's a rough estimate here. It's not an exact science. Once I'm in now, and I'll now put 2 shots into the target, and then we'll go down and we'll test adjust. Okay. So in preparation for the activity I'm going to do, I'm using home loads of 150 grain 308 game heads. Okay, so I'll put 2 rounds in there. We'll go down and see what it looks like. So just recap, that was the first. I aimed here, and the first bullets were here. Then I adjusted in, I got to here, and then I've just put it into here. So I'm at 100. I like mine inch high at 100, which is bang on for me, because I can push it out to 150, and it's a heavy bullet. So that's perfect, because I'm using this for deer and potentially boar.
Hiya guys, Thomas here from Scott Country International. This evening we're out after a late roebuck. The rut's coming to an end, and we're going to see if we can take a couple of bucks away. Also, we've got the new HikMicro M15 trail cam on test, which is exciting, and we've got a few wild boar coming in. So after we have a stalk for some roe, we're going to go out and see if we can bag ourselves a couple of boar. So, didn't see any deer that I could have shot. All the bucks were in. The only deer I did see I could have shot was a muntjac doe. I got up nice and close to it, came in beautifully on the right side of the wind. It shows how powerful the wind is. But I don't have a problem with the muntjac there. They don't do any harm to the crops. So my wife joined me, and we're out after we're out on the bait, watching the bait station. So hopefully we can get on top of these pigs. Still got the Zeiss DTI 640 and the Thermion Duo XP50. So hopefully we can get a sight on these pigs. It's just getting dark. This camera picks up light a bit better than it is, but it's just getting dark. So hopefully we can see if we can get a pig or two. Now sadly it all happened a bit quick, to be fair. Eleanor shot the first, then I took the rifle off her, left it on the sticks as it was. I took over the rifle and I shot one as well. And believe it or not, we've just dropped 2 and there's more pigs coming back in. We'll let you know how we get on. Right, I'm off out this evening, back on the same bait spot. Unbelievably, when I shot those last pigs, last 2 smaller boar yesterday, I removed the carcasses and within an hour the camera went back off and another group came in, so some bigger ones. So I'm coming down there this evening. I got my friend with me this evening, so I'm going to let him take the first shot, and the plan is I'll follow up anything I can on top of that, and hopefully they come in. It might be a long wait, but we'll see if they show, and yeah, should have some good action tonight, I think. So again, back to the Zeiss DTI 640 spotter and the Thermion Duo DXP 50, and we'll see what we can get. Right, just pulled up. It's all quiet at the minute, which is good. Means we've got here early enough. Lights just starting to fade, which is perfect, really. We're getting to make all the noise now. That's, like I said, the benefit of the recons is that you can set the rifle exactly where you're looking, especially if shooting over a bait spot, and it's already locked in. You can have your cup of tea, your flask, whatever you want. Hands free. It's absolutely brilliant. So we're going to go over now, get set up, and yeah, I'll show you the setup in a second, which will be good. Right, this is our setup tonight. We've got the recons out, the camping chair, got the Zeiss DTI 640, the Thermion DXP 50, the Duo, most importantly the tea. That's the best part of the job. So I'm going to be lazy shooting back up onto the hill. Jake's getting the sticks out now, about to put his rifle up, and we'll see how it goes. So as you see, we managed to get the big pig. Jake managed to get it with a 6.5. Like I said, I was just on the video tonight, but to show off the Thermion, really, to show what it can do. So we've got a lot of work to do now. Fortunately, it's not that late, is it? It's only 10:15. So I got some footage on the Zeiss as well, which is good. So it's a good result, but we'll get busy now and sort this carcass out, and hopefully we'll see you again on an episode soon.
Hello everybody, it's Joe here with the M15 HikMicro camera. You'll have seen my videos before on Scott Country International's night vision show, and I thought I'd just give you guys a quick update. I've been sending Paul plenty of new videos, and finally I've managed to catch up with a few fallow bucks that I've been looking for a little while. I've only ever really seen one before on the cameras that I've had up, and I've always wondered if there were more than that. So yeah, it's been a case of trying to track them down. I've spoken to a couple of other stalkers in the area, and I think the general consensus is that there really is only 2 medium mature sort of bucks. So I felt very lucky to have actually managed to catch them on the camera and found their home. I've just put the camera back up now, actually, right in the middle of it, right in the middle of their beds and all the frame marks and everything else. So I'm hoping that we're going to get some nice lying down shots and some nice relaxed deer, but anyway, we'll see what happens. So yeah, I put the camera up, We were out on a stalk, me and my shooting buddy. We'd been and we shot one roe already on one farm. We were right after a fallow. Didn't manage to find it, unfortunately, on this one. And then onto the third farm we took a red. But just before I finished up the fallow farm, I stuck the M15 camera up on a tree. And as you see from the video, here they come along. 2 decent bucks, 2 young prickets. So that gives us a bit of an idea on what's in the area. I've confirmed that those are pretty much the only 2 medium mature sort of bucks in the area, so probably won't take them this year. Probably see what they look like next year. Let them do their thing. About a week later, I still had the cameras up because it's fun watching them anyway, and then this young lad came by. I don't see very many roe up at this farm, to be honest with you. The neighbouring farms there's plenty, but on this farm there doesn't seem to be very many roe. So really nice to see a good mature buck coming through on the roe. Happy to see him. So I've got a high seat that's going to be going up next week. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll get some more deer info. Anyway, it's been really good. M15 camera working well, doing its job. Really happy with it. Photos coming to the phone quite regularly. Not had any problems with it so far. The battery life's been really good. I'd like to see videos coming through the phone, but I believe that's coming on the next update, so be happy to see that when it comes through. Yeah, highly recommend it. I'll probably be getting another one. Happy days. See you later all. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Catch you again. Cheers.
So if you've liked this episode of the Night Vision Show, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to get notified when we're releasing our new content. Cheers.